everyone, welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and today it's another Spectrum Art Creations haul. This is going to be my last big haul from Spectrum Art Creations, and I'll explain why in just a little bit. In the meantime, if you are new to my channel, thanks for dropping in. I hope you'll stay. I hope you'll take the time to subscribe, and tell me down in the comments what you would like to see on my channel. It always gives me inspiration. And for those of you who've been here before, thanks for coming back. You know I love to see friends pop in the door. Okay, so big Spectrum Art Creations haul because number one, there's a product kit I'm going to show you at the end that I had to have, and it was a major purchase. And I knew it was going to be a major purchase, so I decided to just go with it, and then I'll be done. The other thing is, my husband is retiring in 6 months, and so I'm needing to curb my spending, and those of you on Social Security you get where I'm coming from. So, and I've got so much stuff to work with. I don't need to order new kits, new papers, new blah, 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 blah. The only thing I will be doing is ordering things that I need refills of, like my Spectrum Art Creations decoupage glue, things like that, and anything that I might need for a class with Maddie, and I'm going to keep those to minimal as well. So, to get started, I'm going to have to start going the other direction here because I filmed this once and then it didn't work out so well. So I'm starting over. The first item I pulled out of the box was this mold. This is fairies. We have a front-facing fairy and then we have them facing in opposite directions. So I'm going to love working with this. I'm really getting into playing with molds. And I'll probably use the Stemperia air dry clay for this. Then I have this box of cards. I just love this. It's alphabet cards. There are 52 of them in here, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the back. And then I have 2 of every letter of the alphabet. They already have a nice vintage tone to them. And then if I come back with something like walnut stain, it just enhances it. Look at that. Just makes it even cooler. So I have these to play with. Haven't decided what I'm doing with them yet, but I knew I had to have them. Who doesn't always need a good alphabet card for a journal, right? And then the box is perfect. Okay, then I ordered, I was on wait list for another roll of my red line tape so I can get my ephemera books fixed. And then I think we're using this notepad in a class. I think that was why I purchased it. Okay, so there's some simple items. Then I had Tim Holtz fabric. Bought a yard of, this was Hotel Burgundy from his abandoned collection. Now I'm going to take and do, I think I'm going to do either a log cabin style or a strip style quilt, or I'm going to use 4x4s. And then the rest of what I don't use is going to be cut into marketable squares for my shop. And I'm going to be talking about my Etsy shop soon. I think I'm coming to a conclusion of what I need to do with that. So we'll be talking about that. Then I have this glimmer paper. This is from Hunky Dory. It's called Diamond Sparkles. And it's just a cardstock. But look how glittery that is. But here's the thing. It has to be scanned in there because you can't even feel the glitter or sparkle or anything. It is just paper. Heavyweight, cardstock-like weight paper. And you cannot feel a thing. Which means it's not going to shed everywhere. I love that. So that is from Hunky Dory. There are 50 sheets in here. No, I think we split it. So I got half of a pack of sheets. I think that was it. I think we split those. Okay, then I have these from, I'm not sure, these were, again, something we split. But I thought, how cool are these? They're perfect size for just the front of a card all by themselves. Lots of different flowers. There's carnations and gladiolas and fuchsias or bleeding hearts. There's another one. And look at the contrast, those flowers with that purple butterfly. It's almost an eggplant butterfly. I love that. And then there's more carnations and Gerber daisies and hibiscus. More hibiscus, more daisies, sweet peas, petunias, more sweet peas, more petunias. They'd be perfect as covers on small journals, covering inexpensive notepads, notebooks that you would buy at Dollar Tree. These would fit perfectly. The lilies, the zinnias, absolutely gorgeous. And I wanted these because they are quick and easy for quick cards or to put in journals. And I'm not even going to try and put those back in there. I'm not going to fight with the glue. I'm just going to fold that over, set those on top. Okay, then I have the sentiment book from Cinnabar. And look at these. They're huge. They're nice, big, easy to read, large print. Gotta love that. And they're in different shades. Look, this looks like it's been on tea-dyed paper. This looks like it's on a vintage paper. And they're nice single words: adventure, hope, kindness, simplicity. And I just ordered flowers from Madi last Saturday that would match this because it has a hint of sage to it. So we have those from Cinnabar. Okay, I've got a piece here. There's part of those. I think that's all of those. Okay, all of these. These are from Scrap Mirror. Yes, and I have these. There's 12 like journaling cards on here, and then you could enhance the front of these, and the back would be perfect for journaling because it's blank on the back. And then I ordered one of these, and then I ordered 2 of these with the tags. So, and I gotta check. I may have more of that paper. It may be what I use for field notes. I had pulled some Stampin' Up! Papers to use, but I may use that instead. Okay, I'll set that there. I was waitlisted on the Little Birdie Journaling Notebook. I had bought one. I had bought 2, but one was waitlisted, so I have that other one in now. Okay. Then there's this stamp from Studio Light, and it's tree rings. Now I have an embossing folder, a stamp set, and a paper pad from Stampin' Up! That will coordinate with this. But what I had in mind, because Studio Light's grunge stamps are so detailed that I can't wait to stamp with this, but I'm going to raise these up and so that I can print the leaves and tuck them in behind. So I can use that in coordination with something I already have. Then there was these. These are foil sheets. And there's like lots. There's like 5 sheets to a package, and there's 10 different colors. So I have 50 different sheets. And I know this separates because I had it apart a while ago. There we go. I have 50 different sheets of foiling. And I want to play with foiling more. And I thought having different colors would be perfect. So we'll be back to play with. And I'll have to put that in later. Okay, then there was this. It says Fragile Junk Journal. Retro tape. Small cardboard box. Well, yes it is. So we're going to pop it open. And look at the box on the inside. I mean, you just want to take that apart and use it. And then there are 4 rolls of washi tape. Well, it's a cross stitching, like a wood grain, a zigzag stitch, and a zipper. Now I thought about this for my sewing journal, but I don't think the colors are going to work. But I can always use washi tape. Always use washi tape. And it goes in this cute little box. Just like that. Okay, then there was this. Quick release die paper. It's decoupage paper. There are 5.9 inches by 16, almost 16 and a half feet. And look at this. I love the fact that it was so neutral. This one has a lacy pattern to it with an overlay. I'm going to pull this one apart because I want you to see this. If I can get the tape off my fingers. Look at this. And they're all different. It varies. It's got a repeat. So there's where, nope, that's not the, yep, that's where the repeat starts. So there's 2 of everything on there. And I can see using this in my Men Who Built America journals. I can't wait to start on those, but I've got so many smaller projects I want to get out of the way first. Now I'm recording this on last Sunday because I want to get this out of the way so I can put stuff away, because after I'm done recording this today, I am diving deep into really clearing out the studio. It's got to be done. That's all there is to it. Now, before I go any further, I wanted to show you this piece that I played with last week or 2 weeks ago in the Art and Junk Journal retreat, and they will be running those again. So if you're not a member of my Facebook group, please join my Facebook group so that when the next retreat comes around, and it's free, 3 days of packed fun by incredible artists. And one of those was Belinda Basson, who created the Lady Vagabond set for Stamperia. She is now with Funky Fossil. And she played with this when we did this color theory background. We played with this, and she pulled the stamp set out, and I'm like, okay, I have Lady Vagabond. Why do I not own this stamp set? So I immediately jumped online to the Spectrum Art Creation store, thrilled to see they had one in stock, and I asked Bernie to throw it in my box. So there we go. So I have that, and taking that class with Belinda was so much fun. So much fun. In fact, I took 2 classes with Belinda. One was on color theory, and then there was that one. Okay, last item before I show you the real stuff. This is die cuts, Secret Diary from Stamperia. And I don't know how many there are in here, but there's a bunch. And I have part of this, I think, in a class kit from Madi that I wanted to make sure that I picked up more of this, because it's journaling and it's writing. So, I mean, it's perfect for an author. My kitty cat. Tabby's not quite that fluffy, but she's probably just as spoiled. I love this one with the girl sitting on the books, but then here she is sitting on the moon, going the opposite direction. And, of course, we have the moon. We have the kitty on the books. So much in here. So, I had to have this one. So, that was Secret Diary die cuts from Stamperia. And then, what I ordered, and this is my last big designer series haul. It's all about Pooh Bear. All about Pooh Bear. Now, you've heard me talk about Cassie, my almost like a daughter in Iowa. And her dad, to me, she's always been Peaches, but her dad called her Pooh Bear. And so I would like to do an album for Cassie, having to do with Pooh Bear. But the other reason is, many, 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 many years ago, I'm talking probably 30 years ago, I had the opportunity to sit down and visit with classic country artist, the late Farron Young. Spent a wonderful half hour with him before his show, talking about hill stuff and, how clogging, is just a modern version of flat footing that I learned up in the Blue Ridge Mountains of God, I'm so lost. Anyway, Tennessee. But then, Virginia. Virginia. And then we just had a nice long visit before his show. And then when he was getting ready to get on stage, and I had to, we had to part ways, Farron called me Pooh Bear. And it has stuck with me. I've been collecting Pooh Bear ever since. Sadly, Farron Young took his own life not long after that, actually, probably within a year after that. Such a troubled man. but extremely talented and really misunderstood. And I think if he could have quit drinking, he'd have found a whole new Farignon. So anyway, Pooh Bear. So I got the sticker sheet. I bought the 6x6 paper pad. And there are journaling cards, cut aparts. There are full pages, double-sided. I think there's 2 of each one in here. So I have this beautiful baby book, but I wanted to do that. I thought about doing a memory book of Cassie with pictures that I have of Cassie, because Cassie was in my daycare from the time she was 5 weeks old until we moved down to Missouri when she was in 3rd grade. So I have lots of little pictures of Cassie. And then I bought the stamp set, Eeyore, Pooh with his nose in the honey pot, the bee. I was surprised they did not have a Tigger in the stamp set. That surprised me. And the other thing I love about Echo Park, they are made in America. So then there are 3 ephemera packs. These 2 have 34 pieces each, frames and tags, and ephemera. And then this one has 32, and this is titles and phrases. And then I bought the Brad set. Adhesive Brads plus 8 chipboard pieces. So I have those. That was the reason I bought such a big order this time. And as I said, it's going to be my last great big order. And I'm okay with that, because I have lots to do. Now, as I get ready to get out of here, I am getting ready to turn on the AC, turn on all the lights, and dive in to really giving this office a serious clean out today. You're watching this on Saturday, so please remember that we have the live sale with Spectrum Art Creations this afternoon. It begins at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pop into the chat if you're new there. Take a minute to read the description box below the video start, and you'll get all the information you need on how the games are played, how to register so you can purchase. And your registration is a one-time thing, and then you're registered with Spectrum Art Creations forever. So, unless your information changes, and then you might want to drop them an email and let them know. But, we start at 4 p.m. We go to about 8 p.m. or so. 9 p.m. I guess it is, Eastern Standard Time. We play games. They have giveaways. All kinds of stuff. It's really a fun way to spend your Saturday. And if you're home alone like I am, come play with friends. We have lots of fun. And if you see a product that you don't know what it is, or you don't know how it works, simply say, I don't know how that works, or I've never seen that before. And Maddie stops and explains to you what it does. She'll either show you directly by doing a quick demo, or she'll show you something on her phone, on the internet, where you can go back and see, take notes, that kind of thing, that you can go back and check out a product so you know what a product does, and you know what the papers look like before you even purchase them. One of the great things I love. So that's going to be it for me in the studio today. I hope to see you in Maddie's this afternoon. In the meantime, remember to like, to share, subscribe, and join my Facebook group down below. And Maddie's Facebook group is listed down below as well. She has challenges every month where we can earn gift cards to the store. The more you play, the more you have a chance to win. It's just fun. I'll see you back here on Monday. I can't remember as of this recording whether it's an All Things... Yeah, it's an All Things Altered on Monday. All Things Altered. So I will see you back here then. Creative blessings.